So, you remember how I swore I got my financial life together in part 1, with my little broke but trying plan, TM? Yeah, well, that plan lasted exactly 12 business days. Let me explain. I was doing so good. I even skipped 2 impulse purchases on purpose. I walked out of a store with nothing but my dignity. I felt powerful, like I'd evolved, like I could teach a class called How to Not Be Broke and Sad while still occasionally crying in Aldi. Then life hit me with a plot twist. It started with an email from my favorite online store. Subject line, flash sale. Everything 60% off for the next 3 hours. I stared at the screen like a character in a movie. You know that slow zoom in when someone's about to make a terrible decision? That was me, staring, hovering over the Shop Now button like it was a detonator. I tried to fight it. I said, "You don't need more clothes. You have clothes. You wear the same 5 shirts anyway." But then my brain whispered, "But what if one of those shirts was 60% off? And lavender?" So I blacked out. Next thing I know, I'm at checkout with $146 worth of essentials like a 4th hoodie, 2 motivational mugs, and a throw pillow that says abundance. Oh, the irony. Want to know what I told myself to justify it? It's not spending, it's manifesting. So yeah, I blew the budget. Again. And the worst part? I had to sit down and do math to figure out how to survive the rest of the month. That's when I realized something. Budgeting is easy until you get bored. Nobody warns you about boredom spending. It's not emotional. It's not stress. You're just sitting there minding your broke business and suddenly decide you need matching containers for your rice and quinoa because aesthetic. Also, TikTok needs to stop showing me those fridge restocking videos. I don't need anxiety because my milk doesn't match the color palette. So anyway, I panicked. I tried to return the hoodie, but the store only offered store credit, which is just future me waiting to fail again. So I made another rule, the ugly regret rule. If you wouldn't post the purchase on Instagram with pride, it's probably not worth it. If you hide the bag in the trunk like it's evidence, you already know. But I wasn't done failing. The next week, I tried to do one of those no-spend challenges. You know, where you only buy essentials for 7 days. Except I didn't define what essential meant. So somehow my list included toothpaste, gas, oat milk, and a bubble bath shaped like a unicorn. In my defense, self-care is technically essential. By day 4, I was literally arguing with myself in public like, me, we're not spending money this week. Also me, but the fries smell like love and healing. Me, walk away. Also me, but they're curly, bro. Eventually I cracked. Bought the fries, no regrets. Look, this stuff is hard. Budgeting isn't just numbers. It's habits, triggers, trauma, the ghost of bad decisions past, and your bank account acting like it's personally offended every time you breathe near a checkout line. But here's the plot twist. I learned more from failing at budgeting than I ever did from trying to do it perfectly. Like, I don't need a perfect system. I need a system that forgives me. I don't need to track everything, just the stuff that leaks. And I really don't need 6 different apps. I just need to look at my bank account without flinching. So I revised my plan again. This time, the bare minimum budget. It's not fancy, it's not cute, but it works. Here's how it goes. Step 1. Pay yourself like you're a bill. Every payday, I send $28 to my savings before I even see the money. That way, broke me can't make eye contact with it and get ideas. Step 2. Categorize spending by feelings. Yeah, feelings. I asked myself, what emotion do I spend the most with? My answer, boredom, stress, and fake confidence. So I made a sticky note that says, is this a problem or a purchase? Works 3 out of 5 times. Step 3, track the dumb stuff. No shame, just honesty. I even have a journal entry that says, July 3rd spent $28 in novelty candles. They smell like ambition and delusion. Step 4, celebrate small wins. If I make it a week without a single impulse buy, I throw a tiny dance party in my living room. Budgeting is boring, so I reward myself with free stuff, like naps, or dramatic self-high fives. And honestly, it's working. No, I'm not rich. My savings account still looks like a toddler's piggy bank. But now I don't feel ashamed. I feel aware. I feel slightly in control. I feel slightly less likely to buy socks that say Boss Babe in glitter font. Because here's the truth nobody told me when I was drowning in budgeting shame. Budgeting isn't a punishment, it's a boundary. It's not supposed to make you feel trapped. It's supposed to help you feel safe. And when done right, it's just a way of saying, hey, future me, I got you. So now, when I mess up, and I still do, I don't spiral. I adjust. I laugh. I budget in pen now, not in shame. And when I walk past Target and the candles start whispering again, I whisper back, not today, Satan. If your money habits are held together by duct tape, prayer, and vibes, welcome. You're in good company. Smash that like button if budgeting has ever personally attacked you. Subscribe for more broke wisdom, bad decisions, and honest fixes that actually work. And remember, you're not bad with money. You're just a regular person, in a system built like a maze, trying not to spend rent money on fries. Let's figure it out together, one hilarious mistake at a time.